morning, ma'am. Myself, Ansul. I have some doubts regarding the customs clearance of certain specific goods.
Good morning, Anshul. I will tell you the procedures. What doubts you have?
Madam, one of my friend's father expired in Malaysia while he was on short visit, and they were not aware of the customs procedures while bringing his mortal remains. It will be useful in such situation. So please brief me, ma'am, about the actual procedures to be followed while clearing the mortal remains with Indian customs.
I will tell you the procedures for clearing human remains. For clearance of human remains, you need to file manually a kacha bill of entry at the air cargo complex with necessary documents. I will tell you about the necessary documents later.
What is kacha bill of entry, madam?
Normally, for import of goods, a declaration called bill of entry has to be filed by the importer with Indian customs. Kacha bill of entry is an import declaration for faster clearance of specific goods which are perishable in nature and for pets, live animals, human remains, etc.
Madam, what are the documents to be filed with Indian customs for clearance of human remains under kacha bill of entry?
For clearance of human remains, the following are the documents. See, Anshul.
Okay.
Death certificate, embalming certificate, NOC from Indian Embassy, copy of a detailed police report in case of accidental or unnatural death, coffin certificate, cancelled copy of the original passport of the deceased, ID proof of the person accompanying the deceased, police NOC for transportation of mortal remains, certificate of packaging of human remains, certificate of clearance from Bureau of Immigration, medical certificate from airport health officer, consent letter from the next of kin of the deceased for local cremation burial duly attested by a notary.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing the valuable information. One of my friends wants to bring her pet dogs in India through cargo mode. So is it allowed, ma'am?
Yes, through cargo mode, your friend is permitted to bring 2 numbers of pets, but that too he has to file a kacha bill of entry.
When should it be filed, ma'am?
It should be filed before the goods arrive at customs port.
Okay, ma'am. What are the documents required to be submitted?
See, Anshul, the following documents are required to be submitted: original invoice, copy of airway bill, copy of delivery order, vaccination certificate from the starting country, NOC from port health officer and the quarantine officer.
Okay, ma'am. Then what are the other goods which can be filed under kacha bill of entry?
Parcels related to diplomats, fresh fruits, vegetables, flowers, etc., frozen food, live animals, radioactive material, current newspapers and magazines, airline stores and aircraft parts imported by airlines, life-saving drugs and medical appliances requiring urgent clearance, goods requiring special handling and storage condition, and any other goods not listed above and for which prior permission for direct delivery has been granted by the additional or joint commissioner of customs concerned.
Okay, ma'am. Now I have filed kacha bill of entry. Then when can I take the delivery of goods?
After filing kacha bill of entry, other than human remains, customs duty has to be paid wherever applicable. After payment of customs duty, the goods will be cleared immediately.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for your patience and guidance. You have been very kind and helpful.
We Indian customs are always here to guide and help the general public.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Anshul.